Coachella Valley will be dealing with the aftermath of Hilary for a long time to come, especially those neighborhoods that were hard hit by water and mud flows. Tonight, I'm going in depth on where all that water came from and whether anything can be done to help in future storms in my report, The Power of Water. Water flowing through the Coachella Valley, closing down Interstate 10. Trapping people in Cathedral City. The storm hit on August 20th. The dig-out continues in the Panorama neighborhood of Cathedral City. And for the crews responsible for making sure the valley is ready for the next storm.
It's amazing the power of water.
Jason Yulee is the general manager and chief engineer of the Riverside County Flood Control and Water Conservation District.
We're at the mouth of Mission Creek. And then so this is the point where the water's coming down out of Mission Creek, and it's starting to spread out across the fan, heading out towards the 62.
This map shows the severity of flooding from Hilary. Upper Tockwitz Canyon, a 10 to 25-year rain event. Cabazon, a 5 to 10-year storm. Palm Desert, a 25 to 50-year storm. And then Upper Mission Creek, that starts in the San Bernardino National Forest, a 1,000-year storm. 13 inches of rain in 24 hours. 9 inches in 6 hours. These rocks, these boulders right here.
A good chunk of them. So.
From close to Big Bear.
Yeah, from close to Big Bear. That's how much energy was coming out of with those flows out of there.
The creek comes into the valley just west of Highway 62 near Desert Hot Springs. It continues on past Indian Canyon, which remains wiped out and will take months to repair, and under the Pearson Boulevard Bridge, which was heavily damaged.
And you can also see this big rock. I mean, just to give you an idea of the intensity of this storm, you can see all of this rock that's been deposited in here, and then you can see the damage to the bridge pier.
The water changed the shape and depth of the wash. Eventually, the water flowed under and over Interstate 10, rushing toward the railroad. This is Mission Creek. It comes in under the freeway at the north end of Palm Springs, gets to here at the railroad. This bridge became plugged right away early on in the storm. They're working to clear it out now, so the water had no choice but to turn to the east. This aerial photo shows timber and other debris from the San Bernardino National Forest over 12 miles upstream, blocking that bridge. Once that happened, the floodwaters cut their way down the I-10 corridor, closing the freeway and slamming the north end of Cathedral City.
So we've actually already have all of these areas in our master stormwater plan.
Coachella Valley Water District Communications Manager Lorraine Garcia says some help is on the way in terms of prevention. This map shows that all of the areas hit hardest by Hilary are in a federal flood zone. Large portions of Desert Hot Springs are included, along with the Cathedral City neighborhoods down to the streets that were hit hardest with mud flows near Day Palm and Vista Chino. Horizon Road, which was hammered, is in the flood zone. One street to the west is not in the flood zone. Plans are underway to help.
And so eventually we're going to invest $80 million in building a larger channel that will convey the ultimate 100-year flow for Mission Creek.
That would help protect large parts of Desert Hot Springs and its roads.
Right now for Cathedral City, actually, we've done the environmental impact report, and we're actually looking at land acquisition and, of course, funding as well.
This project, drawn in yellow, could help fortify the north end of Cathedral City. It's still not clear just how much water came into the valley starting August 20th.
We actually did have a flow gauge up there to measure flow, but that flow gauge was destroyed in the first minutes of the storm.
If there's an important lesson to be learned, Yulee says it's just how powerful water can be, especially in a 1,000-year storm.
It's an incredibly rare event, an incredibly powerful event. We designed the 100-year to try to box things in, but when you get an extreme storm like this, then there's these risks that the infrastructure gets overwhelmed and that we can have impacts even beyond the floodplain limits in some cases.
Riverside County Flood Control and the Coachella Valley Water District are concentrating now on clearing out and repairing infrastructure that was already in place to be ready for the next storm to hit the Coachella Valley. You can find additional links and resources. We're going to have them posted soon. And all of our coverage on the Hilary aftermath online at KESQ.com.